The most outstanding feature about television is the tremendous variety of
Kicks, kid tested, mother approved.
Red Bull gives you wings.
Mentos, the fresh make.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and children of all ages, welcome to another exciting false advertisement. We're here to test products to see if they're worth your time or not worth your dime. Alongside me is my partner, Chris. What?
Those are not regulation safety glasses.
Well, there's a reason for that. See, today is something special. See, I'm the Nacho Man Randy Savage. Ooh, yeah.
That was just stupid.
Yeah, just like the time of this whole attitude. Problems. Long story short, we managed to get a hold of a product. This product, to be precise. It is the Cheeto Duster. It's a Cheetos thing. And apparently these were sold as a limited edition item for about $18 in around about 2022, 2023.
So how did we get a hold of this thing?
Walmart rebate sale. That's right, I only picked this bad boy up for $5 at Walmart. And I can't say honestly that you'll be able to get a hold of it for that dirt cheap. You can check your local Walmarts and see. Or you can check online. They still sell these for $18 unless if you get an eBay scalper, which apparently they want $60 to $200.
Go figure.
Cheeto Duster. Would you be willing to pay $200 for a duster?
No.
Me either. So we're going to do the testing based on the price of $18 because that was the common price. First things first, we've got to go to the table and open this bad boy up. Alright, let's cut this bad boy open and see what's inside.
It's a Cheetos Duster.
Chris, nobody asked for your back sass.
I'm sorry, I'm just waiting to get hurt.
You don't get hurt every time.
Where have you been?
Paying for your medical bills, apparently. Alright, let's cut this bad boy open here. Throw that down. Alright, we got something here. It looks like a lid. That's pretty cool. Oh, it's official Cheetos. I don't know what you can use that for. Ah, there's the coup de grace. The official Cheetos Duster. And then there's the max line where we got to fill it, and it looks like somebody has already got their rubber fingerprints all over it.
Well, with that color orange, Donald Trump?
Yeah, that makes sense to me. I'll have to line up the fingerprints. You can line up the fingerprints. I wonder if these are actually really anybody's fingerprints, to be fair. So let's screw this. Ooh boy, that is a sharp blade. They ain't messing around. And I gotta say, the weight on this thing, simply amazing. So, brownie points up. Whoop, we got some power here. Oh, damn. We're going to be doing some cutting today, boys. Cutting some grass. Place Cheetos inside the duster. Hold at a 45-degree angle downward. Press and hold the start button. Dust, shake, dust some more. Sprinkle. You got to do it like this. And enjoy. Whose mouth is that?
Oh, I know. I'm not going to say otherwise because we'll get canceled.
Alright, we confirmed 2023 Frito-Lay's North America. And these are apparently all the things that you can put this on. We'll go through that in just a second. Use Cheeto Dusters on your favorite foods, including but not limited to. Power of Chester Cheeto is in your hand. Gross. And then there's instructions inside the box. There's a lot of things that you can put this powder on. Oh, by the way, this episode brought to you by Manscaped.
Hey, man.
The lid is on. Chill out, okay? Anyways, let's go over some of these stuff that you can dust. Alright. You guys are going to have to sit down or quick skip. I don't care what you do. You can put this on, but not limited to. Deep breaths. Spaghetti, tacos, burgers, sushi, pizza, chicken, green salad, mashed potatoes, sausage, ham, lima beans, bacon, popcorn, hot dogs, beef stroganoff, yams, french fries, shrimp gumbo, burritos, rolls, New England clam chowder, barley cakes, pickles, stuffing, pancakes, your grandma's Jell-O. salad, corn dogs. Or you can put it on corn. It doesn't say that, but s'mores, borscht. Borscht.
It's like a soup.
You're a soup. Scrambled eggs, deviled eggs, poached eggs, egg salad, egg fried rice, egg rolls, egg noodles, eggplant, eggnog. It doesn't say anything just about eggs. I'm assuming you put it on eggs too.
Poached eggs. That's eggs.
True. Lobster tail. Akia?
Asia bowls, yeah.
That thing. Halloween candy, Thanksgiving turkeys, Christmas cookies, bleep. Ice cream, frog legs.
Dang, this stuff's getting Cajun.
Well, we know what Miss Piggy's doing. Brussels sprouts, apple pie, grits, crab, imitation crab, chocolate-covered crickets. Tinfoil dinner, every food served at Teppanyaki? That bar. Figgy pudding, tea, party macaroons, okra, all deep-fried fair foods. Orange slices, so it's orange on orange. That old box of peanut brittle. And, of course, Cheetos.
So basically just dust whatever you want to dust the dust with.
So basically what you're saying is you can dust your floors, you can dust your doors, you can dust even your grandma's drawers. Ew. Anyways, let's go get the Cheetos. Now, obviously you could dust the cheese puffs, but everybody does that. We need to test the blades, man. So we're going to aim for something a little bit more crunchy. Okay, so let's open this bad boy here. Set this aside for safety. It doesn't turn on as far as I know. No. You're safe, Chris. No accidents. I'm going to take some of this. I can get it open here. And there is a max fill line in here. Yeah, that should be sufficient. Yeah. Now we take the blender, we take the glass, screw it in just like that. See when the light's on, it's ready to go. 45 degrees, safety glasses, and here we go.
That did nothing.
I figured out what happened. Print and error. As you can see on the package, that guy is holding it down at a 45 degree angle. My assumption, hold it up at a 45 degree angle. It says hold it at a 45 degree angle downward, but let's just do it at this angle and see what happens. Like a shake weight. Well, apparently I was wrong in my assumption, but this still, like, if you're trying to dust this way, it's not doing nothing. And even if you were to put anything on the fill line, even if it was the Cheetos curls, which we'll test later, I feel like it would still do the same thing. All the dust would be dropping down here. So we're going to try to finish, because it did dust, it just clogged up the blade. So we're going to try to finish the same way I've been doing it. And hope for the best. Well, we did get it to dust. Took a little bit. Now people in the comments are like, oh, you should have used the Cheeto Puffs. We will be using the Cheeto Puffs as well. We just wanted to test out the durability of the blades, because if that can't handle the crunchy Cheetos, you know, the crunchy Cheetos should give you the best results, I would think. It means the blades aren't as strong as you would hope. Like I said, we do have the cheese curls. We will be testing it. However, I did read a review before this point that said those were terrible and didn't grind. But we have our dust. Now it's time to test some products. Jumble it up a little bit. That's fine. It's fine. And we're back. We have our lid. We have our dust. Good stuff.
Smells like Cheetos.
Oh yeah. So we got 5 different things that we're going to try this on. And we're not going to aim for the usual, oh, mashed potatoes, oh, mac and cheese, you know. Everybody knows you can put cheese on that kind of stuff. But we're going to aim for some unusual things, like tuna fish. Look at me with that sad, happy expression all at once. It's going to be okay. Hot dogs. Seems pretty good. Ice cream. What? And finally, Halloween candy. Yeah, but that's 4 out of 5. Yeah, we got a 5th and special thing for you. So be ready.
Alright, so now what?
Well, we got to prep.
You didn't pre-prep?
Didn't know I was supposed to.
Who's the showrunner?
No, I keep asking myself that every single day.
Alright, so what do you want me to do first?
You start boiling water for the hot dogs, I'll get this tuna fish ready. Just serve it. Come on.
1 dog or 2?
Are we sharing a hot dog, Chris?
Right, 2. Stupid question. Dogs are done.
Well, get them out of the pot.
You have a fork?
No.
Well then how am I gonna get them out?
You know.
Son of a bitch.
No! Now that we've got all the food prep done, it's time to sprinkle this cheddar dust on everything.
My hand hurts.
Got another hand, be fine with that. Dust it up. Well, the dust does pour pretty good. That's a good sign here. Let's make sure we get some of this on there. Get it on there, baby. Put some of that on the Halloween candy here. Save some of this dusting for the ice cream, which gets kept inside because it's cold. And then the 5th item will be in a few seconds here.
That's a lot of cheddar.
Well, I guess the first thing to try is the tuna.
There was a fly that fell on that.
Why are you complaining? That's extra protein. Just taste, boy. It gives it like a interesting texture. Kind of crunchy.
It's just crunchy.
I don't mind it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Onward to the hot dog. Let's now try out here. Pick a dog. Dogs. Are hot. Let's see how you burned your hand.
I don't really taste the Cheeto. I just taste like the crunchy bit. I mean, it's just like, it's just texture.
Yeah, I don't taste the Cheeto much on that one either. Maybe you have to like really, really dust it. Not terrible.
No.
But the rest of it, are you gonna finish it? Alright. Halloween candy, which this one's going to be hard because it doesn't really stick on there. I wonder if we blended it together. That's crazy. I'm not going to ruin that blender to do that though. This one we got. That one. We won't dink these because if you dink them, the dust will just fall right off.
Candy corn.
Huh. I don't even know if it adds anything to it.
No, it's just crunchy. That's all it does.
Maybe if it just does. Doesn't really add anything to it. Now it's time for one of the coup de grace, the ice cream. And now as we return from the fade to black,
Oh, good lord.
the ice cream. This time I'm making sure it got dusted. It's chocolate and peanut butter, so surely it won't taste that bad, right? That's a good scoop. You don't have to get as much as I did.
I'm not going to.
Make sure you get some dust on there.
It's got dust on there.
Alright, you ready to die?
Yeah, I'm ready to die.
You know what?
It just has texture. Ice cream's great.
That's interesting though. I do taste the cheddar dust on this a little bit. And it reminds me of something very specific that I can't put my finger on.
Why am I tasting vanilla? Or am I just crazy?
Huh.
It's not horrible, but I mean, it just, to me, it just
It's
gets...
like an actual Chico stick.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Like a real Chico stick. That's what it tastes like. Oh. And of all of them tried so far, weirdly enough, the ice cream is the winner here. Weird.
You hate it all.
We still have one more thing to try though. I would consider this the ultimate sin, but the fact remains that it says right on the actual box itself, put it on Cheetos. Chris, can you open that for a second? So we got more of these Cheeto Crunchies.
I don't want it now.
To the universe.
Now that tastes like Cheetos.
You get the really strong Cheeto dust and a really strong flavor. Donald Trump's favorite snack right here. See what Cheeto dust on it? What are you cracking up for? Don't forget, we still got to rinse that out and see about the blending of the actual puffs itself. But if you're a big fan of Cheetos, highly recommended. Now to test the false advertisement portion of this whole event. The puffs. It's advertised all over the box. It shows you what to do. I could see it blend in, but then I feel like it's going to stall out just like the other one did. So, here we go. 45 degrees. About what I expected. So, let's do the blendy shaky thing. That isn't even really working either. I mean, it kind of is. You just really gotta get it going. And get your dust everywhere. I'll be damned, that worked. Well, I feel like it kind of did the exact same thing that the other one did. Except for the, well, I was going to say the blades aren't as filthy, but they're still kind of. Whoa! I don't know if it's because we use the off-brand ones. That stinks. So we're not going to be eating that. But, and I hate Cheetos anyways, so it doesn't matter. All in all, base price, $18. I don't know how we would call this, because clearly it's a meme design, you know. So I don't. It's not really false advertisement, but it's not really truth. It's, if you're gonna buy something like this, just go ahead and buy a Ninja blender. Save yourself some money, because $20 for a meme basically isn't really good. And a Ninja blender you can clean out, you can do all sorts of stuff with, and much, much more. I think they can even grind ice. Don't quote me on that. But all in all, it falls under plausible. Some of you might get use out of this, but I'm willing to actually push a little bit towards false advertisement, just for the fact that when you did the 45-degree angle and everything, just did not work. It kept clogging. It kept not working. You had to give it a really good shake in order to even get it to grind. So, plausible to false advertisement.
No, because you're filming.
So, what are we doing with the Cheetos dust?
Think Paul would want it?
Yeah, man eats anything. Shake, dude.
Oh, no, my glasses. Good thing I have it. Nope. Now as we return from the fade to black, oh good lord. That's gonna be your mic. Oh good lord. 3, 2, 1.